the strength within. How to stay strong in every situation. Take a deep breath and ask yourself this question. How do you respond when life gets tough? Do you stand tall like a mountain, unshaken by the storms? Or do you feel like a leaf in the wind, tossed around by circumstances beyond your control? We all face struggles, challenges that shake us, moments that make us doubt ourselves. But here's the truth. Strength is not about never falling. Strength is about how you rise every time you do. In today's world, people often believe that being strong means hiding emotions, showing no weakness, and forcing yourself to push through pain. But true strength is not about suppressing who you are. It is about understanding yourself, mastering your emotions, and facing every challenge with clarity and resilience. One of the greatest examples of inner strength comes from Buddhist teachings, especially through the story of Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, or Guanyin, the embodiment of compassion and unshakable power. In the face of unimaginable suffering, Guanyin never turned away. Instead, she responded with boundless love, patience, and wisdom. And it is in this lesson that we find the secret to true strength. Today, we are going to explore how you can cultivate the same level of strength in your own life. Strength that is not built on force, but on awareness. Not on resistance, but on understanding. Not on anger, but on unshakable peace. Are you ready to discover the power within you? Let's begin. The story of Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara. Compassion in the face of adversity. There is a story that has been told for centuries. A story about a being whose heart was so full of love, so full of understanding, that no amount of suffering could break her spirit. This is the story of Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, also known as Guanyin, the embodiment of infinite compassion. Once upon a time, Avalokiteshvara made a profound vow. She promised to devote herself to relieving the suffering of all beings. No matter how much pain or hardship she encountered, she would never turn away. She would never stop helping. But as time passed, Avalokiteshvara witnessed more and more suffering. People were lost in their own pain, consumed by anger, fear, and ignorance. No matter how many she helped, more were in need. The weight of the world's suffering became unbearable. In one version of the story, her body shattered into 1,000 pieces, as if she had reached the limit of what she could endure. But at that very moment, something miraculous happened. Instead of falling into despair, Avalokiteshvara called upon a higher power. She did not give up. She did not surrender to hopelessness. With newfound strength, her shattered body transformed. She now had 1,000 hands to reach out to those in pain. She had multiple eyes to see suffering in every corner of the world. She became more powerful, more compassionate, more resilient than ever before. What does this story teach us? It teaches us that even the strongest hearts can feel overwhelmed. It teaches us that pain is real, but so is the power to rise above it. It shows us that true strength does not come from avoiding suffering, but from transforming it into something greater. Think about your own life. How many times have you felt broken, like the weight of the world was too much to bear? How many times have you thought about giving up, thinking that you had nothing left to give? But look at you. You are still here. You are still standing. And just like Avalokiteshvara, your moments of struggle are not meant to break you. They are meant to transform you. Strength does not mean never feeling pain. Strength means knowing that pain will not define you. It means understanding that within you, there is a power greater than any challenge you will ever face. Avalokiteshvara teaches us that true power lies in compassion, both for others and for ourselves. She teaches us that when we choose to respond to hardship with love instead of hatred, with patience instead of anger, we become stronger than we ever imagined. So the next time life tests you, remember this story. When you feel like you have reached your limit, remind yourself that within you is the power to rise, to transform, and to shine brighter than ever before. Because just like Avalokiteshvara, you are capable of incredible strength. You are capable of deep compassion. And no matter what challenges come your way, you have the ability to turn pain into wisdom, struggle into growth, and hardship into something truly powerful. This is the path of true strength. This is the lesson of Avalokiteshvara. And this is the power that lives inside of you. What does it truly mean to be strong? What does it really mean to be strong? For many people, strength is about never showing weakness. It is about holding everything inside, never crying, never asking for help. It is about being tough, about fighting, about proving yourself to the world. But is that real strength? Or is it just a mask? Think about the strongest people you know. Are they the ones who act invincible? Or are they the ones who remain calm in the middle of chaos? Who face difficulties with wisdom and resilience? True strength is not about how much you can lift. It is not about how loud you can speak. True strength is about what you do when everything around you seems to be falling apart. It is about the choices you make when life tests you. Strength is not hardness. Strength is not aggression. Strength is not about never falling. Strength is about how you rise every time you do. And when we look at the teachings of Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion, we see a different kind of strength, a strength that is unshakable, not because it resists pain, but because it embraces it with wisdom and love. The power of inner peace. Imagine two people caught in a storm. One person panics, fights against the wind, screams in fear. The other stands firm, closes their eyes, and breathes deeply, allowing the storm to pass. Who is stronger, the one who resists, or the one who understands that storms will come and go, but their inner peace remains? True strength is found in stillness. It is found in the ability to remain calm when life challenges you. It is found in the ability to breathe deeply, to trust yourself, to know that no matter what happens, you will find a way through. Avalokiteshvara teaches us that strength is not about controlling the outside world. It is about mastering the world inside of us. Because when your mind is strong, nothing outside of you can break you. Compassion is strength. Society often tells us that compassion is weakness, that kindness means you will be taken advantage of, that if you are too soft, the world will crush you. But Avalokiteshvara shows us that compassion is the highest form of strength. Think about it. What is harder? To react with anger when someone insults you, or to stay calm and respond with kindness? To close your heart and avoid caring, or to keep your heart open, even when the world is difficult? The easy path is to be angry, to fight, to shut down. But the path of real strength is to choose love over hate, patience over frustration, and wisdom over impulse. When Avalokiteshvara faced suffering, she did not turn away. She did not run. She embraced the pain of the world with infinite love. And in doing so, she became more powerful than any force of destruction. Strength is not about avoiding pain. It is about transforming pain into something greater. How to develop unshakable strength? If you want to be truly strong, if you want to face any challenge with confidence, here are 3 powerful lessons to remember. 1. Accept change. Do not fight it. Life is always changing. Nothing stays the same. But most people suffer because they resist change instead of flowing with it. Strength does not mean stopping the river. It means learning how to swim. Instead of being afraid of change, embrace it. Instead of fighting what you cannot control, focus on what you can. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? Every challenge carries a lesson, and those who are truly strong see the lesson instead of the pain. 2. Control your reactions, not the world. You cannot control what happens to you. You cannot stop the storms of life, but you can control how you respond. Instead of reacting with anger, choose patience. Instead of reacting with fear, choose courage. Instead of reacting with doubt, choose confidence. Remember, your power is in your response. The world does not define you. Your reaction does. 3. Keep your heart open. No matter what, pain will come. That is part of life. People will hurt you. That is part of being human. But the greatest test of strength is whether you let pain close your heart, or whether you keep it open. Many people, after being hurt, decide to stop caring. They build walls around themselves, thinking that will protect them. But in truth, they are only imprisoning themselves. The strongest people are those who have been broken but choose to love again, who have been disappointed but choose to trust again, who have been knocked down but choose to stand up again, with even more kindness than before. That is the power of Avalokiteshvara. That is the power that lives inside you. Final words. You are stronger than you think. Right now, wherever you are in life, I want you to remember this. You are stronger than your past. You are stronger than your fears. You are stronger than any challenge that comes your way. Strength is not about never falling. It is about never giving up. Strength is not about being unbreakable. It is about knowing that even if you break, you will rebuild yourself stronger than before. And most importantly, strength is not about fighting the world. It is about mastering yourself. The next time life tests you, take a deep breath. Stay still. Look within. And remember, like Avalokiteshvara, you already have everything you need to rise. How to apply inner strength in everyday life. Understanding strength is one thing, but applying it in daily life is where true transformation happens. You may ask yourself, how can I be strong when challenges keep coming? How can I stay grounded when emotions run high? How can I keep going when the world feels heavy? The answer is within you. Strength is not something you find. It is something you build, something you practice, something you embody every single day. Today, I want to share with you 4 powerful ways to bring the strength of inner peace, resilience, and wisdom into your daily life. 1. Pause before reacting. In every difficult situation, there is always a choice. The choice to react or the choice to respond. The weak react impulsively, letting emotions take control. The strong take a moment, breathe, and choose their response wisely. The next time something frustrates you, pause. Before you speak out of anger, before you act out of fear, take a deep breath. Let yourself observe the situation. Ask yourself, what is the wisest response? How can I handle this with clarity, not with chaos? Strength is not about controlling others. It is about controlling yourself. 2. See every challenge as a teacher. Life is a series of lessons. Every struggle carries wisdom. Every setback holds an opportunity for growth. But most people miss these lessons because they are too focused on the pain. The next time you face a challenge, instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? How can I grow from this? What skill, what wisdom, what understanding can I gain? This shift in mindset changes everything. It turns obstacles into stepping stones. It turns problems into possibilities. It turns pain into power. 3. Develop a practice of inner strength. You cannot expect to be strong in the storm if you have never trained in the calm. Strength is not something that appears when you need it. It is something you build over time. That is why having a daily practice is essential. Meditation, journaling, mindful breathing, even spending a few minutes in silence each day, these are the tools that strengthen the mind. Just like a warrior sharpens their sword, you must sharpen your mind. Make it a habit. 5 minutes a day to sit with yourself, to observe your thoughts, to breathe deeply and reconnect with your inner power. The more you train your mind, the stronger you become. 4. Keep your heart open no matter what. It is easy to be kind when life is easy. But true strength is when you remain compassionate even when the world is difficult. Life will test you. People will disappoint you. But you must decide, will you let these experiences harden your heart? Or will you choose to remain open? To keep love and wisdom as your guide. Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion, teaches us that the greatest strength is not in fighting back but in choosing love over hate, patience over frustration, and wisdom over impulse. Every day, in every interaction, you have the power to choose strength, not the strength of force, but the strength of understanding, not the strength of resistance, but the strength of acceptance. So I ask you, starting today, how will you apply your inner strength? Will you pause before reacting? Will you find lessons in your struggles? Will you train your mind daily? Will you keep your heart open no matter what? The choice is yours. The power is already within you. It is time to use it where true strength lies. Take a deep breath and ask yourself this question. What does it truly mean to be strong? For so long, we have been told that strength means never showing weakness, that strength means pushing through pain, never breaking, never slowing down. But is that real strength? Or is it just an illusion? True strength is not about how much you can endure before you collapse. It is not about hiding your emotions or proving your worth to the world. True strength is something deeper. It is something unshakable. Real strength is found in the ability to stand in the middle of chaos and remain calm. It is in the power to rise after every fall. It is in the wisdom to know when to fight and when to let go. Look at the story of Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion. She did not conquer the world with force. She did not become strong by shutting down her heart. She became strong by keeping it open, by choosing love even when faced with suffering, by embracing the pain of the world, not with fear, but with the wisdom to transform it into something greater. That is what true strength looks like. It is not just about surviving. It is about growing. It is about finding peace even in the storm. It is about choosing kindness even when it is hard. It is about knowing that you do not have to fight everything. That sometimes the greatest strength is in surrendering to what is, adapting, and moving forward with clarity and purpose. So ask yourself, the next time life tests you, how will you respond? Will you resist, letting fear and anger take over, or will you stand tall, breathe, and meet the challenge with wisdom? You are stronger than you think. You have everything you need within you. Strength is not something you must chase. It is already inside you, waiting to be awakened. Now is the time to rise. Now is the time to embody your true power. Now is the time to live with the unshakable strength that has always been yours.